Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stefan framed Xander. Devious. DiMera put Victoria's daddy behind bars? Days of Our Lives reveal that Xander Cook is an innocent man this time around. Sarah Horton thankfully believes Xander and has hired Justin Kyriakis to represent him, but defending Xander wouldn't be an easy task. That's because bogus substantiation is piling up against Xander, who's easily being set up to take the fall. Between the phone dispatches and the gun planted at Xander's apartment, someone is working hard to make him look shamefaced. Of course, this is a layered riddle since Days still hasn't revealed who fired doubly at Harris Michaels. Stefan. DiMera is an option, but would he really go after Harris in cold blood like that? Officer Phillips could be another dirty Bobby, since he's been acting kind of shady and giving Stefan strange aesthetics. It's possible Stefan had Officer Phillips go after Harris while Stefan handled framing Xander. DOL suckers will recall that Xander got a phone call from someone using a malformed voice, so he showed up at the DiMera manse to charge DiMera. Since wasn't there, Xander blustered to Stefan rather. There's surely a reason for that, so it's possible the discussion gave Stefan the idea to frame Xander. Stefan might have decided that Xander would make the perfect fall Joe under the circumstances. Still, it's also possible Stefan himself was behind that call. Stefan might have decided Harris was a problem on his own, or perhaps Clyde ordered him to orchestrate all this on the outside for him. Stefan surely seems on edge around Ava Vitali, like he has commodity to hide. That could mean Stefan is the reason Harris nearly faced a grim fate, or he at least knew about it in advance and did nothing to stop it. Anyhow, Days spoilers suggest that all signs point to Stefan framing Xander. No matter what differently Stefan might have done, it seems he was willing to put Victoria Horton Cook's daddy behind bars. How do you feel about the devious road Stefan is on? Is Days taking it too far, or is this the kind of DiMera such-like jest? That's to be anticipated? Days of Our Lives spoilers say Xander's name will be cleared ultimately, but Stefan could face terrible news if Xander gets updates on his setup involvement. Family interruption, double date disaster, awkward prospects. Days of Our Lives indicate some intriguing developments in the land of Salem as suckers head into the weekend. Days of Our Lives highlights a family gets intruded while spending some quality time as disaster looms for a double date, and someone has awkward prospects for their love. What's Unveiled for Friday's show? Time to dive right in. DOL family interruption, double date disaster, awkward expectations. DOL the Brady family gets intruded. Days suggest that Sloan Peterson, Brady, Eric Brady, and baby Jude will get intruded as they enjoy some family time. Who'll be the interrupter? None other than Leo Stark. What's his reason for crashing their little relating party? Suckers will have to tune in to find out. Speaking of baby Jude, his bio mama, Nicole DiMera, will be hugely impressed by all the stops DiMera will pull to ensure she feels loved. Also read Days of Our Lives stars Robert Scott Wilson and Deidre Hall are a dream team. Days of Our Lives double date is headed for disaster across city. DOL reveal that Stephanie Johnson will secure plans with Everett Lynch for their Valentine's double date with Ray Fernandez and Jada Hunter. Added teasers allude that disaster looms, as Jada is about to get the shock of her life when she realizes Bobby is in Salem. DOL spoilers, Teresa Donovan is waiting for that ring. In other news, Days spoilers for Friday's show indicate that Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, will continue to stay for her offer from Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson. Still, she grow intolerant. Looks like she give him a soliloquy about how she's further than ready to take the coming step in their relationship. How awkward will effects get when he pushes back? Incipiently, looks like the Cupid scavenger quest will end up being a success. Added teasers allude that Trip Johnson, Lucas Adams, and Wendy Shin, Victoria Grace, will be pleased with how effects rolled out. Will they celebrate with some amorous scenes? Heartache, Riddle, and Salem Stunners. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of February 19th to 23rd, tease despair for Julie, a riddle for Xander, and a shock for Stephanie. Days of Our Lives spoilers, a way out of the granny wars. Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, is awake and recovering from her thyroid cancer surgery with her family by her side. DOL spoilers, Monday, February 19th. Abe Carver, James Reynolds, Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, and Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, are by her side staying to hear a prognostic. Will it be a good bone? Days of Our Lives week ahead spoilers Heartbreak, Riddle, and Salem Stunners Days of Our Lives spoilers, Tuesday, February 20th. Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, and Kate Roberts, Lauren Koslow, slightly have any romantic scenes together, but that's each about to change when Roman surprises his woman with a private regale in the Brady pub. Now that she's no longer upset about hiding Lucas Horton, Brian R. Datillo, from the Bobbies. It's time that Kate has some relaxation time. But we all know a drama-free life can't last ever, so peril will surely be in store. DOL spoilers, Wednesday, February 21st. Doug Williams, Bill Hayes, Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes, and Maggie Horton Kiriakis, Suzanne Rogers, spend time going through the burned wreckage at the Horton house where they memorize about good times and bad. Will we see flashbacks, and will there be anything of their family heritage that they can regain? All suckers are upset about those cherished beautifiers. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Thursday, February 22nd. Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, does his stylish to get through to Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein. He needs her to see that Everett Lynch, Blake Barris, isn't who he says he's and is the same man named Bobby who Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, married and disassociated. Stephanie doesn't want to see the verity because she's in love with Everett again. She doesn't want to suppose that her judgment is really that poor. DOL spoilers, Friday, February 23rd. Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, finds himself in the hot seat when he's indicted of being the one to set fire to the Horton house. Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, and Justin Kiriakis, Wally Kurth, defend him when he pleads his innocence with Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring. For the week beginning Monday, February 19th. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week beginning Monday, February 19th is going to be so presto-paced that observers are going to be left at the edge of their seats. Not only that, but suckers will also get an awful trip down memory lane that they will be talking about for numerous weeks and if not months to come. Also again, it's not like it's ever boring in this fictional city of Salem, right? Keep reading below for everything you need to know. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week beginning Monday, February 19th. According to the rearmost edition of Soap Opera Digest, it all kicks off when Jada gets into a heated discussion with Everett about her partner, Bobby, on the Monday, February 19th occasion. She clearly wants answers to all of her questions. Moving along the coming day on Tuesday, February 20th, Brady confides in Marlena about the verity while Kate is surprised with a romantic regale that was prepared for her by none other than Roman. Love is surely in the air for those two. By the middle of the week on the Wednesday, February 21st occasion, Julie, Doug and Maggie all visit the scorched remains of the Horton house after that disastrous fire. This prompts everyone to memorize about the history as suckers are indeed given a special fogey scene featuring youngish performances of Tom and Alice. Also, Tate will admit a visit from Brady and Teresa, and Steve will present Stephanie with evidence that Everett and Bobby are actually the same person during the Thursday, February 22nd occasion. And for Friday, February 23rd, Xander will do everything he can to move Rafe that he's absolutely innocent. But whether or not Rafe will believe him remains to be seen. Days of Our Lives spoilers, what's next for Xander? Days of Our Lives airs on the Peacock streaming service. Suckers will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will be next. Tell us, what do you suppose of this story? Drop us a line in our commentary section below with your studies. Also, watch this space as we've a feeling there's so much further juicy drama to come. Also, don't forget to come back right then for all the rearmost news and gossip about all of your favorite British royals, Hollywood actors, and reality TV stars. We've got you covered.